Hello, everyone, and welcome to For Life Live. I'm your host, Nathan Larson, and man, do we have an awesome episode for you. It is all about ProTF, how it can help you, and we've got some awesome special guests. First of all, from our R&D department, we have Dr. David Vollmer. Man, this guy's awesome. I can't wait for you to hear the great information he has. And from Tampa, Florida, International Diamond, Marcos Rivera, personal trainer. I mean, this guy, just when you look at him, you understand. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to protein. So I want you to really sit back, enjoy, take notes, and hopefully you're going to learn a lot about ProTF today.
Hey everyone, welcome to For Life Live. My name is Marcos Rivera, International Diamond for Life Research, and I'm the guest host today. Nathan finally let me do this show. So I want to answer a few questions today. The first question is going to be, why do I need protein? You need protein because it's the building block for everything that you're going to do on a daily basis. All right. I'm not going to get too technical. We're going to have Dr. Vollmer talking about the technical stuff, but protein is so essential for not only muscle building but for recovery. A lot of people don't realize that recovery is the key to doing things the right way. If you don't get enough sleep, if you don't get the right nutrition, you're never going to be able to maintain that lifestyle, that speed, that agility, that explosiveness. You're never going to be able to maintain that, how would I say, that power that you look for on a daily basis just to be able to get things done. So protein is very, 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 very important. Yeah. The second question is, what should I be looking for in a protein? There's so many proteins out there. You have egg protein, you have whey protein, you have soy protein, you've got hemp protein, you've got all kinds of plant proteins, you've got so many things out there. What are you looking for? What do you need? Well, the first thing you need is a company that has credibility. Proteins out there that tell you, oh, we have 30 grams of protein, we have 40 grams of protein, and people always think that bigger is better. That's not necessarily true. You want to know that the protein you're getting, the quality of the protein you're getting is the best, okay? It's not quantity, it's quality. Your body can perform certain actions in terms of recovery, in terms of health and wellness, explosiveness, muscle development. It can do a lot with 10 grams of high quality stuff versus 40-50 grams of junk. So don't believe the hype. It's not all about the quantity of protein you're getting.
Hi, I'm David Vollmer. I'm Vice President of Quality Analytical Services here at For Life. I have a bachelor's in chemistry as well as a PhD in analytical chemistry. So I've been here at For Life for about 2.5 years. I came in to run the quality lab, which you can see in the background. Here we are responsible for testing all of the raw materials as well as the products to make sure that they have the right amount, the right ingredients, as well as that they're safe. So the people in our labs are highly educated. They have a lot of experience. We also have to make sure that the equipment that we use and the methods that we use are reliable. And so we go about qualifying equipment, we validate test methods. So at the end of all this, we make sure that all the testing that we do is reliable so that our products, once they're tested, we know that they are exactly the way they're supposed to be. So quality is really important in the beginning of a product all the way to the end of the product. And if you think about it in terms of, if you only worry about quality at the end of the process, and let's say you're putting in raw materials that are not so good, they're not high quality raw materials, then at the end of the process you'll never have a really good product. And so the For Life approach is to build quality into our products to ensure from the beginning that we're starting with high quality materials. So for instance, in our raw material, in the development of our products, we start out with a qualification process for each raw material that goes into our finished goods. And what that involves is a lot of different departments coming together to make sure. So purchasing, manufacturing, operations, quality, the lab, we all have our criteria for what we want in a good raw material. And we have specifications for those raw materials to ensure that they're meeting the standards that we want them to meet. And if you have that as the beginning of the process, then it makes it so much better towards the end of the process to have good quality products. And part of that process is also not just picking the best ingredients, but also making sure that we manufacture them in a very reliable, a safe, a clean way. And so we have tests in place to ensure that. And then at the end of it, we still test our products to make sure that we're meeting the right ingredients, say for instance vitamins or minerals. We want to make sure that anything we have on the label, that our products are meeting those. We also do a lot of testing to make sure they're safe from a microbial standpoint as well as, say, a contamination standpoint. So at the end of it, it allows us to give you a guarantee of our products to make sure from an identity standpoint, from a quality, composition, purity, strength standpoint, that we have the best products. So ProTF was a really important product for us. We recognized that when we started this development process, this was going to be a really, really big product for us. If you think about proteins, it's really, you have to think about what type of proteins do you put in your product. And there's all kinds of proteins out there. Different competitors use different types of proteins. For us, our development, our quality process really focused on molecular weights of our proteins, the degree of hydrolysis. And so we spent a lot of time early on, years ago, evaluating, looking at the different types of proteins that we want to put in our product. And for us, we really spent a lot of time from a quality standpoint making sure that our molecular weight distribution, or the size of the proteins, was just what we want. If you get too small of proteins, then what happens is those proteins will go through you, they won't be available to your muscles. If you get too large of proteins, then you'll have a hard time digesting those. And so we spent a lot of time making sure that the molecular weight, the size of the proteins, were just right, just based on our specifications. And so what you get at the end is just in a simple scoop, in one serving, you get 10 grams of what we call high DH proteins. And we feel, from our standpoint, based on our specifications, that in this way you're getting the best protein out on the market.
Look at this question: why is ProTF so special? There's so many things inside the ProTF that make it special. Number one is hydrolysate, whey protein hydrolysate, and egg protein hydrolysate, which serve different functions. All right, but why is it so important? Well, the level of hydrolysate that we have in our protein is very, 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 very high quality. Now, if you take it and you filter, the filtration side of this whole thing gets way too hydrolyzed, it starts tasting really bad. And there's proteins out there that are very high quality and they taste awful. You wouldn't wish this on anyone. But you lose certain characteristics of protein and certain benefits of protein by making it so high quality and its ability to be absorbed, which is pre-digesting the protein. You lose certain things, but that's why ProTF has undenatured protein concentrate, which is the purest form of whey protein. But it has all those other ingredients, all those subfractions that you lose with the hydrolysate. It's in its purest form, so all the immune support that you get from that very, very clean, very, very natural protein is still there. So in ProTF, you're getting hydrolysate from whey, and you're also getting hydrolysate from egg. And you're also getting undenatured protein. You're also getting your BCAAs, your branched chain amino acids, which are super essential for muscle development and recovery. And aside from all that, you get the world's best supplement for the immune system, transfer factor. You get a full serving of transfer factor, trifactor, in 2 scoops of protein. I mean, you're already spending money buying transfer factor because you know you need it on a daily basis to keep that immune system powered up. Spend a few more bucks and you've got the world's best protein. All right, so this is why we have what we have, and this is why we're going where we're going to go.
So we did a study with the University, Auburn University, looking at our ProTF and comparing our ProTF. And what we found is that when you look at cravings, you look at fat burning, our ProTF was shown to be much, much better. These are the types of studies that we like to do because we can develop these products, but unless we test them and show that they're better, then we really don't know. And this Auburn study that we did was a really great study to show and to demonstrate that our protein has these protein markers that we use to ensure that we're getting the best protein, and we prove it through these studies.
Mind blown! Wow, that was awesome. I hope you guys loved it. Hope you utilize this tool. What a great tool to be able to share with people so that they understand that this is the best protein in the world. And don't even bring in the fact that it has the best immune product in the world combined in it. But hey, Pro-TF rules. I love it. I hope you do too. Use this video as a tool to help people understand that. And we'll see you next week on 4Life Live.
And you go, and you go.